Okay, hang on. I started the stream, but I have to do some things. Uh, Hang on. I don't know if chat is even here, but hello chat anyway. Okay, let's see. Okay. Do that. Screen share my shit. Hey, you can do. Okay. No, wait. Hang on a second. Where's window capture? Uh, this here over here. Okay, guys. No, we're not talking about Batman over there. We're not talking about Midori. Shout out though. We're not talking about Asura. Shout out as well though. No, we're not talking about that today. But shout out to Batman as well though. Of course. Uh, I'm talking about Doom, and this is my first podcast as not my first time, but as this Wiki Persona. Yes. Hang on. Um, I gotta do like usually I would take a screenshot and put in my story. Hang on. What the fuck? Miku. No, we're not talking about Miku either, guys. Oh my god. Miku model kits. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh. Holy shit. They have British. Yeah, British model kits. Yeah, that's what I meant by the plastic addict. Oh. I know you had like Warhammer miniatures. But I actually forgot that you have other um plastic kits as well. Oh shit. Oh shit. What the heck? Holy shit. Holy shit. You're gonna make a diorama out of it one day, or let's let's go, dude. Oh, let's go. Oh yeah. I wanted to make a diorama of with the little amount of Hot Wheels cars that I have, but I don't know. I have no space at the moment. Yeah, man. So oh shit. What were you going to like study on? Yeah. Oh, psychology. Yeah, it's something I want to really on. Yeah, history. Oh man. Oh, let's go. I wanted to like. Mm-hmm. Oh no, I wanted to like read on like psychology in ancient Egypt. I mean, especially me. I'm being diagnosed with like actually diagnosed by a psychiatrist with BPD and MDD and mild autism. So I'm like, yeah, learning psychology would be very helpful as well. And history, yeah, I really, I mean, I really want to read a lot more on ancient Egypt. I actually did like watch a video on some things about it, and I didn't. Then they actually apparently have their own form of like boxing and martial arts as well. I'm like, oh shit, this is cool. Yeah, but even though I heard the first ever martial arts, well, not first ever, just the earliest one was apparently from apparently it was Muay Boran, I think, from Thailand. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's actually true. I gotta check though. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. This okay. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on, I'm not done with this yet. Uh, okay. Music aku tak main ke? Lah, sekejap. Where's my playlist? Uh, lah. Okay, okay, guys. Now we start. Gotta do some things earlier. All right. Okay. So, oh, what is this podcast about? It's just about doing like basically how it started. So apparently, as we know, as I've known, Doom actually started as apparently it was created during a D&D session by it, but the original it software devs. Yes. Wait, you didn't know that? Oh shit, yeah. Yep. They actually it was because of a D&D session. Apparently, I just found out that like last 2 years, like last few years back. Um, and then like let me search that up real quick. There we go. So So apparently, Romero told us how John Carmack was a superb DM who built an intricate setting full of detailed and interconnected characters. Blah blah. Party members had to split up to escape some pursuers. Romero's character hid in an extra-dimensional castle occupied by an allied wizard. Had a book, the Monicron. summon and bind demons. One day, as Remoro's character was studying under the wizard, a demon the wizard had conjured contacted him telepathically, promising fancy magic item if given the book. Remoro's character backstabbed the wizard, tossed the demon. It broke free. Over the next 2 months of campaign session, the demons fled out into the world, killing all of the party's characters and all of Carmack's elaborately crafted NPCs until the setting was basically destroyed. And then they stopped playing D&D, but they got Doom's full boss anomaly out of it. So that's how it is. I can see the similarities. I see it. Yes. Id Software finished Wolfenstein 3D and worked for a new team combining sci-fi and horror. They added the concept of sci-fi technological world, unexpected food by Portal of Hell. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah. Let me see which one. Exactly. Yeah, no problem. I was thinking of bringing that up because like D&D uses a lot of miniatures as well, somewhat, not a lot, but like somewhat more. It's more of a tabletop, but miniatures are a bonus. Yeah, yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, true. The late Bobby Prince was the lawyer. He knew exactly how much copying he could get away with without infringing on copyright. Wow. Oh. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Bobby Prince. What is this? Dream featuring remix of Did You Know? I haven't watched this video before. And a lot of people forget that a lot of people didn't know that Markiplier is actually a fan of Doom as well, but the only Doom content he made was just one video, Brutal Doom, and but he is actually a fan. But anyways, what is this? Yeah. Oh damn. Actually, I actually need to like I do need some of these videos and stuff because I'm handling a panel of boomer shooters. So that means it's overall not just Doom. Oh my god. Uh I could even probably have to bring up the fact that there were technically first person games before Wolfenstein. There was, yes.
Development of Doom began after id Software released Wolfenstein 3D. Lead programmer and innovator of the first genre, John Carmack,
there we go.
began to work on this project in total isolation, as the rest of the team at id worked on the sequel to Wolfenstein. For this new game engine, Carmack developed code to display texture-mapped ceilings and floors, varying light levels, and even sloped flooring. Although this feature was
for that time in the 90s, this was quite revolutionary. Yeah, this is also a fact. They wanted to make an Aliens game,
20th Century Fox for the license. However,
but the licensing is pain in the ass.
Developers more creative freedom. The final concept for Doom took some influence from Aliens, but it was also influenced by other Hollywood movies. The chainsaw and super shotgun weapons were directly inspired by the Evil Dead series. The name Doom came from the movie The Color of Money, where Tom Cruise.
And I also remembered that what was it? Warcraft and StarCraft, I think, was supposed to be Warhammer related. Yeah. Yeah. Licensing was a pain in the ass back then. That's why we had a lot of original games instead.
Creative director Tom Hall had originally drafted.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not expensive now. It's just that Warhammer 40k and Warhammer have given a little bit more permission now.
Where creatures from hell would suddenly burst in and attack. There were going to be 5 playable
the games,
with
yeah.
their own unique abilities. The storyline originally involved traveling to hell and back, and eventually Tango would be destroyed. The protagonist would then be held responsible and sent to jail. John Carmack did not approve of the detailed storyline, and so the Doom Bible was mostly ignored in the final version. Carmack explained his position on video game narratives in 2003, stating, "Story in a game is like story in a porn."
I remember this. I remember he said this.
Even though the story was discarded,
So
some
funny.
of the original concepts from the Doom Bible were implemented in the final game. These include the location of military bases on extraterrestrial planets, the concept of traveling to and from hell, and modified versions of some weapons as well as some monsters that were originally
I still
conceived in the Doom
think
Bible.
the story does hold like importance nowadays, but back then it wasn't really all that
The
important.
first-person shooter Rise of the Triad started
But usually in boomer shooters like this, you only add like some context, story here and there, and then you play the game. Modern boomer shooters does.
monsters are inspired by the
what, sorry?
classic Dungeons and Dragons monster.
Oh, there we go.
Why you start killing demons?
Exactly.
Are inspired by
Why did he kill them? Why is he killing all of them? Oh, the rabbit and the family. Well, they retcon the family. It looks like a Kako demon.
Dragon's monster, the Beholder. The design of the Kako demon, however, comes from another Dungeons and Dragons
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
monster, the Astral Dreadnought. The Doom series has a lot more hidden secrets and Easter eggs. In early versions of the map Command Control, players can find a room containing a Nazi swastika symbol on the ceiling and floor. This was intended as a reference to Wolfenstein 3D, but it was later removed because of controversy.
They probably do. I don't know. I just played it the other day, like a few weeks back, before Dark Ages DLC. So I think I saw it. Yeah, I also went through this too. But Brutal Doom had like Brutal Doom's difference is that they added like a weapon. Oh my God, Commander Keen! Never really played Commander Keen, but I know Apogee actually really has a very important role. Ah, there we go. Apogee has a very important role in a lot of shooters now because of from Commander Keen and then what was it? Wolfenstein and Doom. The Apogee, I think Apogee also published M8, the original Duke Nukem. I don't remember.
This is possibly a reference to the band Nirvana, whose lead singer Kurt Cobain died from a self-inflicted shotgun blast the same year Doom 2 was released. This would be the only example of a reference to a popular rock band in the Doom series. The first level of Thy Flesh Consumed.
I was like Nirvana. Yeah, the moment I saw the level called. Yeah, foreshadowing at the time before, and then guess what happened? They made a song for Quake.
The soundtrack for Doom 2 contains a wide range of musical inspirations from other popular rock and heavy metal artists. A track titled Bye Bye American Pie contains a sample of the song Them Bones by Alice in Chains.
Oh. Oh my God, yeah.
The track Sean's Got the Shotgun features the
I remember this.
from the song South of Heaven.
Oh, okay, I see.
Track Into Sandy City uses a slow
I remember Into Sandy City.
melody from the song Sex Type Thing by Stone Temple Pilots.
I don't like the level that you like.
Yeah, I don't like this level, bro. I'm glad Eternal's CD levels wasn't annoying as this one. Oh my God.
It's more straightforward.
Dead uses
Yeah.
the opening melody of
It's not to say bad, it's just tedious to go through everything.
It's overwhelming.
Exactly.
Fucking
After All the Dead by Black Sabbath.
Who made this?
Exactly. I'm glad like Brutal Doom made things easier though. Like Brutal Doom made things easier for this level. They added a fucking tank in the level. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Make things easier.
Oh, Black Sabbath. Okay, that's why that riff was familiar.
Doom 3, id Software scattered in a few
Oh,
references
God.
to the original
Uh,
Doom. At any point during gameplay, if the player enters a cheat code from the original Doom,
I mean, Doom 3 was
message will
fine.
stating, "Your memory serves you
I
well."
just no, not the shotgun, man.
Beginning of the
Oh my
game,
god,
the player
yeah,
enters
that.
an original area where there's an
Are you
arcade
sure that's a
machine
shotgun?
named
Feels
Super
more like
Turbo
melee weapon.
Turkey Puncher 3.
Yeah. Oh, they have this. They have this in Doom 3, and then they added it back in 2016.
The fictional arcade game contains graphics from
More like
Doom
an
and a
Easter egg
logo
game.
inspired by Street Fighter Alpha 3. On the
Can't believe I
market,
found
an
Arcado in
magazine
Doom 3.
can be found-
And
my God.
2016.
The magazine can be found called Game Hog. The cover depicts the face of Doom guy with a shocked expression.
Nothing else.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, so that YouTuber called Midnight Spider, right? He said that he wanted to research more on Doom 3 as well at the same time, even though we don't know whether it's canon or not, because he feels like there's still a like there's still something related in Doom 3. Like there's something in Doom 3 that's still related to the main canon timeline, but I don't know.
This is a
Because of
reference to a
this,
stats
and
bar
then we have
facing
other
Doom 1
things.
that
There's the
would
Slayers.
clearly be
Apparently
due to a bug in the game.
there was
Finally, the light patterns
you
of the
think
pentagrams in hell contain a few hidden details. The first is a logo for the Union Aerospace Corporation, and the second is the face of Doom guy in the lower left
yeah.
know what it's called. More like an Easter egg. Like,
quadrant.
hey, remember this?
That's
Did you
all for
play the
today, but
game?
don't forget to subscribe to Did You Know Gaming and follow Did You Know Gaming
Oh
on
my God,
Facebook
all
and
YouTube
Twitter.
too.
Make sure
Oh yeah, man. This video was 2014. Yeah, I see. Like
Wait, actually, okay, can we look at like the Doom Bible? Because I would never see it.
yeah, I'm gonna Tom Hall's Doom Bible. Oh, they made a video on it. Okay.
There's the
If you, oh, let's see.
there's a PDF file on it.
There's a PDF file of it. I have to download that for my thing.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Doom Bible by Tom Hall.
Thank you, Tom Hall. I need this for my panel.
1992.
Oh, download this shit. Hell yeah.
Let's look at some of the pictures.
There's the
Let's look at like probably 10 page.
10
that was
page.
even called.
Oh man. Let's check the PDF before the video. Doom command line parameters. This is probably a Hell Knight or Baron. I forgot.
Barons of Hell.
Oh, Baron. Oh, they're Barons. Okay.
Modern game.
Yeah, in the modern game, I get confused between the Hell Knight and the Baron. But in this one, they are distinctive.
I get confused by them in the old games. At least Barons of Hell, I know what they are. They're
Oh,
these
you're
zero
right.
looking guys with muscles.
Oh yeah. End of game. End of game. User abort. Player death with no lives left. Player victory. Play episodes differ. Characters. 4 characters in Doom. Oh, this was the original one, and which became Rise of the Triad.
Oh.
Yeah, it did this idea of having multiple characters. It was added in another game. That's why I saw Rise of the Triad here. No wonder.
This would be like a map making guy here.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
The guy that dies.
The guy that dies.
Okay, the guy that dies. What's my role? He dies.
Um, Imagine making a movie out of the Doom Bible. It's like, hey, oh my god, I finally got a role in one of the main characters. So which one am I going to be? You're going to be the guy that dies. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We only,
But-
we're only gonna pay you with Big Macs.
Like, but
Okay, whatever, one video.
For the stories. Probably.
a soldier in a UAAF assigned to secondary military research base. Okay, having a game of cards. Yeah, this is definitely they definitely made this in move this to rest of the Triad. I'm convinced. Dark side, light side. What the heck? What's this?
More like lighting guide.
Oh, even end cinematic and stuff like that. That is crazy. Eyes open and big way doom appears masked over it. Fade to black. Go to high score. Was supposed to be. Was it supposed to be a? Oh no, it wasn't supposed to be a short game. Never mind. Episode 1. Hangar 2. Oh yeah. Base processing facility. Yeah, some of these levels definitely did make it into Doom. Just the idea of multiple characters is on the rest of the triads. Oh shit. Well, there's a lot of pages. Let's watch the video.
This video contains depictions of blood and gore.
I can't. I saved it for reading later. The Doom game never got sort of okay.
I recently made a video about a lost sequel for Wolfenstein 3D, which eventually got turned into Rise of the Triad.
Yeah.
And today, we're going to be doing the same for Doom 1. No, not that it got turned into Rise of the Triad as well, but, well, we'll get there. I'd like to talk about a version of the game that we never received, but also kind of did? No, not the alpha, nor the beta, nor any other prototypes, but the Doom Bible. Written by its creative director Tom Hall on the 11th of the 28th, 1992, it details the direction the game was supposed to take. Things like the story, enemies, weapons, all that good stuff. For one reason or another that isn't really relevant to this video, a lot of it got cut. I'm only going to talk about the important parts because it really is detailed. But I'll include a link below so you can look at it yourself. Since the Bible is almost pure text, sprites and textures have been taken from Doom's prototypes. Anything that's missing, as well as the gameplay footage, is taken from Doom Delta, a
Oh what?
Oh, this is the.
I want to try that.
fantastic mod by Dr. Piespy. It aims to recreate Doom's cut features and focuses heavily on the Doom Bible especially. But more on that later. For now, let's head right in.
I'm not sure. I think the Unmaker wasn't in the Doom. It was in Doom 64, but they added the Unmaker back in Brutal Doom.
Evil Unleashed or All Hell Breaks Loose. Picture this: you're a soldier of the United Aerospace Armed Forces. You've been assigned to a military research base of the dark side
that
of
is
the giant
different.
moon Teitanga, aka the bad end
That
of space.
weapon is different.
You're just chilling,
Oh my God.
playing cards with
I
your
think this is
friends
the
when
mod though.
suddenly, two portals open on the moon's surface.
Oh, it's a Rise.
Everyone awake dies instantly, while those sleeping get possessed.
Oh, you mean that-
But
wait,
worst
the
of all,
bayonet. Yes,
your
the
body
bayonet.
Yeah,
is
the bayonet. Yeah.
no cap, on guard. Your
Yeah,
group
but
decides to
they're
check
from
out the
Star Wars.
commotion, only to realize the base is now filled with corpses, strange symbols, and aliens. Instead of quarantining or leaving, you step through one of the portals. On the other side, you encounter two bees who kill your poor, headless buddy. You
Oh
take
my
them
God.
out, but oh no, the portal is closed. So you climb the circular rock wall surrounding you and realize you are in hell. And the only way out is through. As you can
Oh, I
tell,
remember
this
that.
concept mostly made it into the finished product,
what
except
was
it was the
Discord?
UAC and Mars's two moons. While your bodies are mentioned in the official manual, they get slaughtered before the events of the game, making you the sole survivor. And incidentally, climbing out of a pit to end up in hell is how
Oh, whoops. There we go.
the name Teitanga can still be found on the computer graphics in the final game. Tanga also means thong in German, which makes it really interesting to read this.
The Tanga.
Episode 2,
That's
Lost
crazy.
in Hell, or To Hell and Back. You battle your way through hell, reaching an exit gate guarded by a force field. There's also a
Oh, I thought it
gatekeeper
was green
just
now.
called Big Boss Guy,
Right.
who thinks you're not a real Doom fan if you don't play on ultraviolence. He seems to have been the original idea for the Cyber Demon. Mercifully, you lead him into
Now
the
it's
force field to
Christmas
destroy
Eve.
it. Freedom at last. Except, as you
Oh my God.
Teitanga, the whole base is now overrun with demons. Interestingly, the concept of going to hell only to return to a corrupted space base was revisited in Doom 3 and Doom 2016. In
Oh,
Doom
yeah.
1, it was seemingly reversed, which honestly makes for a much better climax. Episode 3, Knee Deep in the Dead. Yes,
Oh, I
buddy.
remember knee deep in the
You fight
dead.
your way to an attack cruiser and take off. While you're there, you figure you might as well bomb the portals and turn the moon into a fiery ball. Victory! Your adventure is over. Except not really, because there's actually a fourth episode called Armed Assault. You're now in jail for destroying the entire planet. You get out, but immediately
Oh, that was
get
the original
recruited
plot.
to explore
Huh.
another gate to hell on the fabled moon of question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. You enter hell again and find a human weapon the demon stole, but it's now attached to a huge techno demon. This sounds like the cyber demon once more, who does have
Yeah.
a rocket launcher connected to his arm, as well as the spider mastermind. You steal it, return to base, it's filled with demons again, quelle surprise. Enter episode 5, Base Instinct. You fight for the base. Again. In your way stands, quote, some awful demon deal which you have to be clever to defeat. You know, as many ideas as this Bible has, it sure doesn't have many ideas. You decide that enough is enough and try to nuke hell entirely. But the big general demon, quote, touches a strange-shaped tactical board, changing
Huh?
that area to the color
What?
of our
What?
dimension.
Strange shaped
whatever
tactical
that
board.
means. The idea of a general demon again sounds like the spider mastermind who masterminded the invasion.
Masterminded the
6,
invasion.
Final gate. Turns out there's one final gate, I get it, which you try to close, but the general demon prevents you from doing so. You can't actually kill him, so you have to destroy his controls instead. You blow them up, fly off, and nuke both the entire planet and the general demon, who threatens to awaken, quote, the Ancient Ones. This concept seems to have been revisited in Doom 64.
Yeah,
where
I was
the
about to
Mother
say.
Demon resurrects previously killed monsters. Congratulations! You made it through the original Doom 1. All of these episodes were likely meant to be distributed via ordering, similar to the final game. But there was also a standalone commercial game planned, Chaos Awake. The general demon isn't dead after all, but has brought hell to Earth. Basically, Doom 2. You fight your way to his palace to confront him, but then... Okay, this part is really difficult to read. Pause if you want to torture yourself.
Okay. The most get opening mission is there. You can see a gauge which demonstrates how I can play with the aperture of the giant control. He only messed with it in one direction. There is a gap in the machine which sparks into it. We shoot a projectile. Projectile! Okay, projectile into the gap. It sparks constantly and the readout starts moving to the inverse side. The general goes, what? As the gate closes and the dimensions start bending inward. The ancients are sucked into machine. This shit is quick, bro. This is...
From what I
This is
understand, you just shoot a projectile into a gap, and that destroys the machine he was using for the invasion. So, essentially, how you defeat the Arcade of Sin. You and your buddies emerge back on Earth, look at each other,
But
and
that didn't
quote,
really
say
happen in
something
this, of course.
incredibly
But
funny.
whatever,
Everybody
whatever
laughs,
Tom
roll
Hall
on snare
wrote.
drum, curtains. So, that's the long story, but what about the gameplay? Obviously, it was still going to be a first-person shooter, but slightly different. For starters, like in Wolfenstein, there were going to be lies and even a score system. Remnants of these can still be found in the press release. But most of all, you had the option to choose between 5 different characters, each with their own abilities. This concept was realized in both Doom 2 RPG for mobile, as well as the Ravensoft game Hexen.
Oh,
Those
Hexen.
characters were Lorelei Chen.
Is
sorry for
Hexen the
calling
one
that,
with the,
a fiercely competitive,
the-
intimidating, divorced, muscular, tall Chinese woman.
Wasn't
She
Hexen
proved
the one
quickly
with
it was
the
most
muscle
accurate to the
orc mummy
As
or
a
something?
trade-off, she was
don't
vulnerable
know.
and not good with a bayonet. John Petrovich, a tall, muscular African-American. He was the former head of security, but lost his rank due to subordination and requested to be stationed in Taitanga. He had average speed, tanky health, was good with all shotguns, but not with rocket launchers. Dimitri Paramo, a bulky, unkempt, slightly overweight Spaniard with frizzy brown hair. He's low-ranking but fine with it, as he wants nothing more than following orders and shooting people. Are we sure he's not actually German? He wasn't good with all weapons, but was slow to compensate. The fan favorite and my personal one, T. Barrett, aka Dr. Piespy, if we're to believe the avatar. A gorgeous redhead with a sense of duty and desire for adventure. Very fast, great with a bayonet, but very squishy. And finally,
that's what I was
finally the
using.
Toad was sent to Taitanga for showing up as superior. Very fit, very powerful, and wearing a hat that says BIOS, but at a space on it. Yes,
But
he
at
was
space.
the guy whose head was lost and who got killed by the demons in hell. In fact, the code
Okay,
actually
so we'll
stood
get it
for
right.
dies at conclusion of the episode. So it
Oh my
sounds you
God.
couldn't even play as him afterwards, which kinda sucks if you liked him. He wasn't 100% going to be male, as other possible names include Melanie Butch Buccelli and Taradina Cassette. Dead names, maybe? He also seems to have been the main inspiration for Doom guy who was sent to Mars after assaulting his superior. And since the Doom manual does mention your bodies, it's possible that this original cast still exists in the final game. They all just met a gruesome fate. In that case, maybe neither of the two Marines on the cover are Doom guy, but one of these guys. Now, on to the weapons. First up, the knife, which could both backstab enemies and even be attached to a gun as a bayonet.
On the poster,
The machine
like,
pistol.
Who's the guy behind? Like, like that famous poster. Like, are they like a confirmation? Like, who's the guy behind?
Apparently, it was just another Doom Marine. Another.
Now,
The one who died.
onto the weapons. First up, the knife, which could both backstab enemies and even be attached to a gun as a
The guy
bayonet.
that died.
The machine pistol, shotgun, spray rifle, automatic machine gun, and missile launcher were essentially the pistol, shotgun, super shotgun, chain gun, and the rocket launcher.
But then the super shotgun only made it in Doom 2.
On the other hand, would have
2704, what the heck?
I guess they had to fine-tune it some more until the 9000 version. The Dark Claw would have fired a cloud of torch-shot essence.
Oh, that's what it
apparently
was.
Silently. There was even something called the projectile, which
Oh, it was
wouldn't do
projectile.
much damage, but would give info on enemies. And finally,
So that
the
was enough.
infamous Unmaker,
Typo.
which would have hurt pure demons most and ran on human souls. This weapon was somewhat revisited in both Doom 64 and Eternal, despite working completely different there. As for items, on top of the regular health and armor were energy fields. These would have acted similar to armor, but for different damage types. Some would just negate damage, others would deflect attacks, and one would even harm enemies that touched you. A wholly unique item is the Chaos Sphere, which would make all enemies fight each other. And speaking of enemies, there were the classic possessed humans. Joining them were the flying imps, some shooting spikes and fire.
Okay.
I assume these were much smaller, like actual imps, similar to the ones from Heretic and Hexen. There was also the Demon Trooper, who do high damage up close, with later variants casting magic. These could eventually turn into our imp, whose
Oh my
fights
God.
still start with True. Demon Sergeants were the same, just stronger. That sounds a lot like the Baron of Hell, though
A
it's
Baron of
actually
Hell,
the
there you go.
Pinky whose sprite starts with Sarge. And finally, the Bruiser Brothers, the bosses of Episode 1, who do the following. Insert interesting description of behavior and how they are beat here. Yeah, very fleshed out. In fact, all of these enemies are only the ones for Episode 1, with the other 5 presumably having their own. Episode 1 is also the only one that features notes on the levels, a whole 15 instead of just 9 in fact. There's a lot of info on these, so please read it yourself if you're interested. I just wanted to point out that many of the concepts are similar to the final game, like featuring a hangar, a waste processing plant, control centers, and labs. However, a big focus was on making them more lifelike by adding chairs, tables, toilets, and even lockers.
Whoa, toilet!
If you look at
Anyways.
the whole maps from the final games, you can really tell that he wanted to create locations.
The
where they could actually work and live
the
in.
interaction part
To
is
summarize,
definitely
many
in
of these
Duke
ideas did make it
3D.
into both Doom 1 and 2, but some
Duke Nukem
only getting
3D.
as far as the prototypes, and some
Duke
had clever
Nukem 3D, you
characters
you have a
and
lot to
failed.
interact with.
However,
Especially
they
the
weren't
toilet.
completely lost. There's one game where they were realized in one we've seen before.
What the
Rise of the Triad was a game made by Tom Hall right
there we
after
go.
leaving id Software, as I mentioned in the other video. And it contains just about any and all ideas that didn't make it into previous games, including the Doom Bible. The story is
No, I was
completely
right.
different
Oh my
for the
God.
most part, but you're also part of a task force that gets stuck in a place with no way out but forward. Except this time it's a monastery on top of a giant mountain instead of hell. The gameplay is more similar to Wolfenstein 3D than Doom, even featuring lives and score. Shields were revisited, though only as temporary items to protect you from bullets and fire. But most importantly, we finally got a look at how those
Oh,
playable characters
yeah, I see
might have
some
been.
familiar name.
Because here they all are. T-Barat went completely unchanged because you can't improve on perfection. Lorelei Chen got turned into Lorelei Lee, who is still fiercely competitive, but now smaller. Petra and Dimitri got merged into the characters Doug Wendt and Taradino Cassette. Doug shares his looks with Petro, but is tanky like Dimitri, and Taradino is more of an all-rounder like Petro. While he looks more like BJ Blazkowicz, his name was taken from one of Buddy's possible female ones. And said Buddy was combined with Dimitri into Ian Paul Freely. Still an unkempt, aggressive Spaniard, but now more of a joke character. His name even abbreviates to IP freely, in spirit of the acronym Buddy had on his cap.
Okay.
But as much fun as it is to mess around with these characters, it's just not the same. The game plays too differently, and the demon weapons and new enemies are nowhere to be seen. Doom, this is not. Luckily, the mod Doom Delta that I mentioned at the start does a much better job of recreating the Doom Bible. I'll say right away, I'm in love with this mod.
I will try
It's a
this.
super impressive recreation and works
Man.
extremely well by itself. But it also kind of shows that many of Hall's ideas were cut for a good reason. The new weapons are exciting, as Doom's arsenal is kind of boring. So the Dark Claw and Unmaker especially gives some much needed variety. But I vastly overestimated how much I prefer rifle over the pistol. It's cool for a few levels, but after obtaining the machine gun, it becomes just as obsolete.
Classic Doom shotgun.
Even the
with
knife slash
only
bayonet is just a melee weapon in a game with bad melee
anymore.
combat. The chainsaw and berserk are much more fun and iconic anyway, which the mod thankfully includes. Shields, however, are incredibly useful and would have made the final game a million times better. I guess they just couldn't be bothered to code an inventory just for them, which is why Rise of the Triad has them on a timer. The score system, on the other hand, is just as pointless here as in that game.
Yeah.
Collecting the items isn't interesting and slows
Well.
down the pace. I already don't like to go for all the items in the vanilla game, because searching for teeny tiny health bonuses across massive maps just isn't fun. Plus,
Yeah.
it's kind of confusing as they sometimes look like hell for ammo. As for the playable characters, well, I like being able to choose between different stats to customize my playing experience. And they do fit the episodic nature of the game perfectly, as you can try out a new character for each one. But once you're about 2 to 3 levels in, you kinda start to forget about them. The differences in abilities are minuscule, and they still share all the weapons and items, unlike in Hexen. That's not Dr. Piespy's fault, they stuck very close to the Bible and even added their own tweaks to make the characters more fun to play. I just don't think they work in general, same here as in Rise of the Triad. If for instance the faster characters could only use light weapons, or if tankier ones were invulnerable to toxic floors, it'd be another story. But at the end of the day, you still complete these levels the exact same way each time, just either faster or slower. So it's a neat addition, but not one that I really lament not having in the final game. And that's actually how I feel towards the Doom Bible in general. Yes, it's different, but not much different. It was also overambitious, and they really had to cut it short at some point. Doom works best because of its simplicity, which is a big reason for why mods for it, like Doom Delta, can even exist. And cutting the amount of episodes in half was a great idea. Even just reading the story, I felt like it dragged on and on. Hell should be the finale, not something you go to now and again like you're dropping by the store to get milk. I hate to say it, but John Carmack was kinda right when he said
That sounds
stories
like
in games
Constantine,
are
though.
like stories in porn.
Yeah.
Expect to be there, but not in porn.
Something John
At least
Constantine
for
would
this
do.
game. Because
Oh my God.
ultimately, all you're there for is to shoot demons, so the context doesn't matter. How would future games be affected though? Unlike with Rise of the Triad, the plot was essentially the same even regarding Doom 2. The different characters, however, could have really changed a lot of things. Imagine Doom Eternal with 4 other characters to choose from, each with their own unique weapons. How would
That
the
would be
lore
nice.
have been affected by so
That
many
would be
Doom Slayers?
interesting. I wonder if Hugo would
Three,
make
on
a
the
game
other
like
hand,
that.
might not have happened at all, as it already was based a lot on the Bible. The same goes for Doom 64, which
Especially
I
the
doubt
Ed
could have even supported so many different
Oh,
weapons
yeah.
and enemies. Rise of the Triad.
Like
would have not been
like
either,
Doom
and
4
maybe
but
not
better.
even Doom 2
Like not
update.
not
All
2016,
of
but
these
like
games took
the
individual
Call of
concepts
Doom
and
one.
put their own spin on them. So
Like
while we
Doom
never
4
got a
but
game that
better.
was definitively
Pick
based
with
on the
4
Bible in every
characters
way,
and
we
actually
got it.
still
Just
having that
spread across
essence
many
of a
different
boomer
titles.
shooter instead of
So
a
pick the
COD.
ones that have the features
I mean,
you like
classes
the
of, like,
best.
once a machine
And
gun,
unlike
once a
Rise of the
rifle gun,
Triad,
once a-
modders like Dr. Piespy have stamped up to give us that
Oh,
version
yeah.
of
You mean-
Doom.
you
So
mean like Team
it's not
Fortress
like
2,
we're
but with
missing
Doom.
anything.
Yeah,
Again,
TF2
fantastic
with
mod,
Doom.
go check it
That
out,
would be
link
s-
is below.
that would be something.
However, I think what's way sadder is the fact that Tom Hall left id. His levels were among the best.
Yeah,
because they
but
have
to
such
be
a
fair,
clear, realistic.
A lot of
version the
people
genre.
technically left
However, on
it.
the other hand,
Like a lot of
focused
people
on
left it,
gameplay,
but
was Sandipeda's
the ones that
realism
carrying
also
it right now
really
is
high
is
alley.
Hugo.
The maps are still fun to play, but even in Wolfenstein
Oh, so they
3D,
call it it, not
halls were the
ID.
most memorable.
No, it's not.
They
It's
felt
actually
like
it.
real
Yeah.
places you could
Oh, it's
visit.
it.
which even
I
made a
called
video
it
about.
ID as well back then. I
And
was like,
I
oh,
also
it's
have loved
it.
to see
Okay.
his take on Hell on
After
Earth.
watching videos on
Thanks
how
to
they
the
pronounce it, I'm like,
Triad, some
oh,
of his maps like
Oh,
Rock
it's
the Toe
it.
That's
were already very
it,
open
yeah.
ended, so we wouldn't have lost that aspect. He probably would have just rated more straightforward, less nonsensical city stages. So ultimately, losing the Bible was not as bad as losing Tom Hall, and I wish he'd try his hands on making some Doom levels again like John Romero. Oh well, a germ can dream. But I'd love to hear what you think. Would you have preferred the Doom Bible over what we ended up getting? Let me know down below. And if you enjoyed the video, then please show me that with a like, a comment, by subscribing, and even by donating directly to my Patreon. Anything is appreciated. But for now, thank
before
you
you go
very
to the
much for
timeline, can I see, like,
watching.
the
Have
Doom RPG
a
one?
wonderful
Oh yeah,
day.
you want to check out Doom RPG? Sure thing.
Yeah.
No. This one, yes. Wait. Which one? Wait, there's two videos.
This video
Hello,
Okay.
what the fuck? Hello. Okay, there we go.
Doom trilogy
Huh?
We're back.
franchise has
Examining the Forgotten Doom RPG, and then Doom's Forgotten game is actually good. Which one is new? Oh, the both of them are 2 years ago. What do you mean they're not? I think recently it has been hasn't it been confirmed that they are? Has
So it's a
he?
mobile? So it's a mobile game?
Yeah, Doom RPG was a mobile game.
Ah.
Did you know that id Software released an official Doom game on mobile phones back in 2005?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes, this is the one.
Now you can play the entire Doom game.
No, not a port of Doom 1 and 2, but an entirely fresh new
Like,
Doom
real.
game. Just for your
download the
Nokia
app and
phone
play
or
it.
your slider
I
phone.
mean, they
or your
also do
Sony
have
Ericsson.
classic Doom
You
1
know,
and
back
2
when everyone was
in
downloading ringtones
mobile
that
as
sounded like
well.
their favorite songs being played
But
back in
this was the one that
dial-up
made on
phones
mobile
back when
back
we
then.
didn't realize the best option is just to
Is
mute
it
our
only
phone the
one
moment
game
we got it.
on
What's
the
even
calculator
crazier
one?
about this is that this game is a 5 to 6 hour
Oh
long,
no, the one you play on the
really good
calculator
game.
is also
Translate
classic
what made
Doom.
Doom so fun to
Doom.
your phone. Hey, Jarek here, and I never
But
played this game back in the
This
day.
is the one you can play on your phone back
2005, I
then.
was freshman year of
Oh my
high
God.
school, just leaving 8th grade. If I had this on my slider phone back in the day, you bet I would be playing at the back of class, not paying attention. Do Zoomers look at those phones the same way I look at those old 80s brick cell phones? They have to, right? Like, that's roughly
Oh
the
my
same
God.
amount of time from the 80s to 2005, from 2005 to now. There's your reminder that you're getting old. Let's talk about Doom RPG now.
God damn
What's
it.
more wild
God
about
damn
this
it.
game
Anyways,
is just how crazy Doom fans can be. Someone completely reverse engineered this game and ported it to PC for free. You can play this on any computer you want. Again, for free.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even hard to get
I
running.
thought I had to use an emulator for something. Oh, there's a
Download
port.
Doom RPG port version
crazy enough to do it.
0.2.zip. Make a folder.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, call it Doom RPG. It doesn't really matter. Just make a folder that you know where it is. Extract this zip file to that folder. Next, you'll need to go to archive.org and search Doom RPG, then download that zip file. Again, link in the video information. Take the contents of this zip file and
Oh no,
extract
it's
it
4
into that
megabytes.
folder you made earlier. Again, extract. You can't just place the zip in there. It won't work if you do that. Once you have done this, click on this file, let it do its thing, and now you can play Doom RPG. That's it. It launches like any other game with an exe file. This is extremely well done. I never had any problems with it. I didn't have issues with the frame rate being too high, causing it to break or anything like that. It never
No
crashed.
shit, it's
You can
Oh,
even
oh,
rebind
shit, this
everything
is-
you want.
this is
I played
a
this mobile Doom
cool-ass
game
Nokia
you would have
game.
played on your Sony
Yep,
Ericsson
it
on
was a
my
Nokia-
PC
it was
with
a-
a 360
yeah.
controller. I love PC gaming. I love PC gaming even more than I love Into the AM, who's today's sponsor.
You buy like
Sorry, Into the AM.
RTX
You can't
like
beat PC
68
gaming. I'm willing to
just to
bet
play
that everybody
just to
watching this
play
video has
Doom
to wear
RPG.
clothes, or at least hopefully does. Anyway, and a really good thing you can do for yourself is buy clothes that fit you properly and are comfortable. Into the AM, so incredible.
Oh, fucking hell, promotion in the video.
Or if you need any into the stack
Damn, bro.
for a really long time at this point. They've been a recording channels, so be sure to
Oh,
product
wait till it's
Doom
anime now.
RPG. As you can probably tell from the name, Doom RPG doesn't function like the other Doom games. It doesn't happen in real time. This is a Doom game turned into a roguelike. I will pay you imaginary Monopoly
Oh.
money if you can tell me the difference between a roguelike and a roguelite. Anyway, controls are very simple. They had to be. This was going to be played on a
There was a
single
difference?
phone. The game
Oh.
plays on a grid-based structure. Any movement that sees you going from one tile to the next will advance that turn. However, basic functions like turning left and right and changing weapons will not advance that turn. What that means is that when you move,
so changing weapon
opponents
as in-
will also move. When you attack, enemies get the chance to attack or move themselves. But like I said, they transitioned from a regular first-person shooter to
Oh
a
god,
roguelike
fucking
instead of
Archval
a roguelike.
in
This still feels like
turn-based.
Doom,
Oh, never
knowing
mind.
that it still takes place in the first-person perspective and uses a lot of Doom assets. Although one of the original Doom assets
I love how they made the Archval stronger in Revelations, the Dark Age DLC. Like, that Archval is way more annoying than the one in Eternal. Oh shit.
Damn. You level up.
Hell yeah, you do.
This is really bizarre. It's most likely because they were trying to save space considering the platform you were going to play
Yeah,
this game
Demon
on.
Dogs,
Playing
sadly.
This game by default, no music is
Stuff.
really
Demon
off.
Dog,
So much so that I just decided to play the Doom
Oh, right,
soundtrack in the
definitely.
background as I played this game, and it
so
worked really well. Ow.
Yeah, I'm curious about how do you play this game? Is it turn-based or?
I'm
It's
tempted to
turn-based,
turn on
yeah.
Doom music, just
It's
like
turn-based,
have it playing in the background.
Someone should mod this and turn it into.
I'm sure
space
this is something they wanted to do, but
Oh,
again,
yeah.
limitations of the era. Anyway, regardless, this
demons
game
to
still
turn
transitioned
its,
from traditional Doom
gin
to
stealers and turn
roguelike
Doom
Doom
into
extremely
Terminator.
well. What do I mean by that? Well, what they really
Chapter
nailed
after
is
chapter.
exploring
Blood
these maps.
Angel.
Yeah.
Here's how this game's structure works. There is
That
something
be
called
nice.
a conjunction. This is effectively a hub world.
I think
Within
there-
this
I think there
conjunction,
is a
you can go to
turn-based
the yellow
space
section.
game somewhere.
This yellow section has 3
Someone should
levels
make like
of
a
increasing difficulty.
Yeah.
As you kill more enemies and explore the map, you will level up. The stats are
Probably have
incredibly
the
simple. You don't have to
first-person,
put any
Left 4 Dead
points into
style
anything
one.
when you level up. You just automatically
Yeah.
get better stats and
the only the only bullshit we have from 1 and 40k is like bolt gun and 1 and 2. 2 is not out yet. I wonder if they make something like this for like any of the chapters. Interesting.
The same thing happens there, then you get
Can
access
count
to the
Space
blue.
Hulk as a Doom
Same happens
bullshit.
there, then you get access to the red. I really like this structure because it tells me
feels
how
more
far in
like-
the game I've gone. And as I was playing,
feels
I
more
was
like Left 4
surprised
Dead.
at how long this game was. I mean, it's a mobile
Yeah.
game from
Volcanistic
2005.
boom
It's
shooter.
only going to be like at most an hour long, right? Hell, I thought like 20 minutes. No, it's 5-6
is it?
hours long. It's a full game. And again, it's not just a port of Doom 1 and
Yeah, probably
2.
bolt gun.
No, it's a full new game. In fact, it's so unique. Someone actually made a version of
Whoa.
this game in
Oh my
GZ
God.
Doom so that it plays like regular Doom.
RPG?
We
Wait,
went
what?
full circle, and that's kind
No,
of
it's no
awesome.
longer
Anyway,
third
within
base.
these levels, you
It's
have a
not
map,
third base anymore.
just like in the original
Yes,
Doom
yes,
games.
yes, yes.
And if you find
That
certain
is
symbols,
sick.
it will show you the usual
They
map.
made
This is
RPG
the part
version
that
and then
you
they
can
made
use
like
to
this
do.
that
Exploring the map
version.
to see what key cards you can get, to open up that next door, and then on top of that, trying to
GZ
level
Doom,
up,
bro.
and just in general, trying
GZ
to
Doom, man. Apparently now it's like apparently UZ Doom is better now. I need to try UZ Doom.
It's not really a noise I want to hear when I enter a room.
Yeah.
To like a modern game. Someone already did that. Is that a dog? I know.
Yeah.
I think that's a dog.
I know.
Oh my god, there's an arch file in here. Like I said, this uses a number of assets from the original Doom games.
Me every
All the familiar
time.
guns come back, all the familiar enemies come back,
Oh, I think
but with
this
a twist.
tried.
Enemies have
Arch
different
Valiant.
variants. Some of them are harder to kill than
Quick
others.
one.
On top of that, since you level
Oh my
up,
god.
enemies get stronger
Stuck
as the
in
levels
one
get
level
harder.
where the
Don't get me
Archvile
wrong,
just
the game
spawned
never
two
gets
spawning
super hard.
demons.
In fact, it's kind of really
In hard
easy.
mode.
I don't think they were trying to make the game hard anyway. What's
That
really
fucking
interesting
thing
about
keeps
exploring
spawning
these
demon
maps,
more
though,
than it
is
can
that the
kill
only
this,
way to open up
vampire
doors
stuck in a
isn't just a key card. Frequently, a door will be locked with a passcode.
It's fun,
The way
it's
you
fun.
get
You
these
literally turn back
passcodes
into
is
Doom
generally unique to that
2016,
situation. You may find a terminal
Oh,
that shows
yeah.
a conversation between two people that's pretty amusing to read, but more importantly, that person's date of birth was the passcode, or at least the day and month of their birth. In this case, that passcode ended up being pretty clever. It was the 10th of October, which would mean it's 1010. Which, if you're in America, that would be month and then day, but everywhere else, that'd be day then month. It works either way. Maybe someone doesn't trust the scientist on the other side of the room, but still wants to give you the password. So they'll write it down in your notebook, and then this happens.
What the fuck?
You killed the demon.
Okay then. Wait, what? Where did you go? Once you open your inventory, you have a notepad, and yep, it's written in there. None of these passcodes were particularly difficult to find. I usually shudder when someone tries to implement something like this because it means I'm wandering around forever trying to figure out the code, but in this case, the game is very polished, so I didn't find myself getting lost or stuck for long. Hell, I found myself getting lost way more in the original Doom games. And once you do find that key card in the last level of that section, allowing you to go to the
Yeah,
next
I get lost
section,
in
you
in,
go past through the
in
conjunction
Doom games a
again.
lot.
This allows you to buy ammo,
The
med
modern
kits,
Doom is
or
easier
even
to-
upgrade your
Yeah.
stats. Your stats
The
are
older
really
one.
simple. You only have
Especially
4 of
the-
them, and they do what you would expect.
That's where
Your
I'm at.
accuracy stat means you won't miss shots. This is turn-based, so there is an RNG chance that you will miss a shot or get a crit.
Damn.
I missed the BFG. F you. Your agility stat is basically evasion. It increases the
missed
chance
BFG.
of them missing. Defense means you take less damage and get more health, and strength means you do more damage. I put most of my
How you
stats
miss
into
is 1
strength and
meter
damage,
apart from
although it
you.
is pretty fun to have an enemy missing multiple times in a row because you upgraded
How
your
do you
agility.
think that thing is a one room?
Oh. It missed all 3 times! Loser. You do need to implement different strats in this game. What I forgot to mention about the controls is that you
You
have a
missed
button
that
to
thing.
skip your turn,
He's close
meaning
enough to-
enemies will
he's
move
close enough
or
to
do
kiss
their
you.
option without you doing anything. You can use this to lure enemies to you to attack them with a physical attack, or you can try to clump them together to kill them all at once with a rocket launcher. Oh yes, please.
What is it?
Perfect. And there's
What
one
the
more
heck?
thing this game does that you never
rocket
saw in the
launcher
original Doom
is a
games, or
splash
any mainline Doom game.
Yeah.
You get your own dog. There is an object in this game that is basically a mind-controlling collar. Walk up close to a dog, which means you risk taking damage, but then open your inventory and put the collar on the dog. The dog is now basically a weapon. That's how it functions. It doesn't follow
Oh.
behind you. You can choose it. This dog has its own health pool, and you choose when to attack enemies. It's almost like you momentarily turn into a dog when it's equipped, and then you put it into a backpack when you swap to another weapon. This dog is really useful. Having a separate health pool allows you to just take
Oh my God, you
damage,
can help.
especially
Good
since
boy.
power-ups aren't
Yeah.
used the moment you pick them up. They go into your
Holding that
inventory
dog
to use
like a
them
weapon.
whenever you want. This allows you to use your berserk power-up
Exactly.
and then equip the dog. You ever wanted to kill demons as a hellhound? Well, here you go. It's also pretty useful to avoid taking damage when you don't know what's going to be on the other side of a door, because you can get ambushed sometimes.
Give me that key card.
Frontliner.
That is not what I wanted to turn the corner to.
It's
It's a
also
meat shield.
useful to avoid taking damage from
Yes,
maybe
that's-
an explosive crate. Yeah, you know those ammo crates? There's a chance they just blow up when you
They're
hit them.
possessed
You get a
anyway.
fire axe mostly to break open broken doors,
pretty
but
much
I
put
mostly
them out
used
of
it to
misery.
break open
They're
ammo
dead
crates
anyway.
until one of them blew up on me, and then I just used the dog from then on.
Ow.
Ow!
Now,
Oh
obviously,
my
the
God,
dog is a
that's a
resource.
mimic.
If your dog dies, you
Yeah.
use the dog. If you don't die, the dog is just gone. Then you need to get another collar
No.
and put it on another dog.
Oh.
And since dogs have variants of which one being stronger, the blue
Damn,
one is
dog-
the
okay, that's what
strongest,
he means.
so you generally don't want to use that collar on a lesser dog. You can see why I've been praising this game. There's a bunch of really simple mechanics, but it's a really in-depth game for what it is and for what platform it was on. Especially since it does something that Doom almost never does. It tells a cohesive story that's actually good. Now, in all fairness, this came out in 2005, and id had just completed Doom 3 at that time, so they were trying to do the whole atmospheric storytelling thing. But even so, Doom RPG probably tells a better story than any Doom game I played, including Doom 3. I mean, the start of the game definitely gives a Doom 3
the new-
vibe. However, with the addition of
The-
the
the newer Doom
conjunctions
games also has a lot of
and
story,
world
so
choice, this is
yeah.
very conducive to get to know
it
reoccurring
doesn't drag too long.
NPCs. And to
It
tell
doesn't,
a
yeah.
story. Well, first off, who are you? Well, you're only ever referred to as Marine. I'm pretty sure you're not Doom Guy or Doom Slayer. I think you're just a random Marine. And you're not the same guy from Doom 3. The
You're
two
a guy.
scientists you will get to know
You're a
are
guy,
the
then.
other ones are Jansen and Gerard.
Just a guy.
Jansen was fired from UAC 3 weeks before the events of this game. Apparently, Gerard was behind the firing somehow. These two don't like each other, but Jansen also really doesn't trust Gerard and thinks he's up to something. This plays a big role throughout the story of the game. I won't spoil it because I know most people haven't played this game, and since it's free on PC, I would highly recommend playing. Hell, there's even set pieces where NPCs talk to you at length and set you into traps and stuff. Needless to say, storytelling was a focus in Doom RPG, much more than any other Doom game. In conclusion, Doom RPG is not only a fantastic 2005 mobile game, which those alone are words I thought I would never say, but Doom RPG is just a fantastic Doom game, and a fantastic game in general. I'm really surprised that this never got ported to Game Boy Advance or the DS or hell, even the PSP. Like, this would have worked perfectly on something like this.
Yeah.
I'd love to just lay in bed and focus on nothing. It would have worked perfectly there. But we
you
do
the
at
play
least
button?
have the next best thing. It is on PC, so you can play it on your computer if you want. I'm sure someone has found a way to play it on modern phones, so you could probably also do that. But that should sum up my video on Doom RPG. However, there was Doom 2 RPG. It came out a good
Oh my god,
5
the
years
second
later.
one?
What the heck?
I'm really interested
was-
after
this
playing
one
Doom
looks way
RPG.
better.
I've been
Oh,
told
yeah.
Doom 2 RPG is a lot better than the first one, so I'll cover that next week. A big thanks to people that joined me over on Twitch when I streamed this game. It took me a couple of days to beat it because it was longer than I expected, but at the end of the first stream, I ended up talking for like 2 hours after I stopped playing. Just made a tier list of random nonsense, just talked about things, had fun. Twitch.tv/Jericho4GameDragon if you want to come hang out in the future.
Oh, I already followed him, so
Also, big thanks to my YouTubers. You can see them there. If you become a
I already
YouTuber,
followed me
you
before.
can see my videos at minimum 1 week ahead of time. You get weekly shoutouts. I really
Okay,
appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And of course, thanks to
things would be. Wait, not 2 hours, bro. No, you don't need. There's a shorter video, bro.
Yeah, what?
Anyway, I think the last video we're gonna watch before I end the stream. That fuck you streams. Yo, Vido, what's up? We're gonna end it. We're gonna end it on like one of these videos. This is gonna be the last one. But what is the latest one? That is not long. Yo, thanks for the bits, man. This is probably 31 minutes. Complete Doom timeline with Dark Ages. It doesn't need to include Revelations. I'm just like the complete Doom timeline. 31 minutes or 36 minutes.
Oh shit, what have we done?
Oh, it's this classic Doom. This one, I guess.
Dark Ages. Oh, I don't remember Dark Ages.
Yeah, here we go.
Billions of years ago, out of the darkness of the cold nothingness, came Davoth, the god of this universe. He created Jakad, the first anchor realm which connects to every other dimension in the multiverse. The people of this realm were long-lived, but not immortal. And to aid in his quest for immortality, Davoth created Urdak and the Maker race. Untold millennia would pass, and the Makers would revolt against their creator. Davoth's most loyal subject, the Father, defeated him in combat, ripped out his life sphere, and placed it on an altar atop the Ingmar's sanctum, and sealed away Jakad along with its residents, which drove them mad, mutilating their bodies, and turning the once flourishing realm of Jakad into what sentient beings would later call Hell.
Yo, thanks for the thanks for streaking, man.
Creator of the universe and the Maker race. But Davoth was not truly gone. With his consciousness still intact, he could influence the minds and wills of the universe's most powerful beings. Soon after, chaos erupted in Urdak, and for his own safety, the Father instructed his closest servant, Samur Maker, the Seraphim, to hide him away. Samur placed his life sphere in the Ingmar's sanctum, right next to the life sphere of the Dark Lord, while taking his consciousness with himself. In a different dimension of unfathomable dread, a collection of beings that would later be known as elemental wraiths gathered together on a vessel in the form of a celestial spear and escaped the grasp of the cosmic realm. Warping space and time, the celestial spear would wind up plunging into a planet that would come to be known as Argent Denur, The elemental rays would then emerge out of the spear to release magic into this world and give life to it. First came the ancestral beasts, who grew to enormous sizes. Then the Argenta emerged and claimed dominion over the planet,
Oh man.
driving away the ancestrals with blood, steel, fire, and the magic of the Wraiths.
Amazing how far
The
Doom
Knights
has
of
come.
Dusk
It's
would
like
serve
it's
as the
just
protectors of
that
the
game,
Wraiths,
and then
and the
there's a lot
priests
of
the
lore.
Lord of Dig would
Ah,
worship
damn.
them. But the Wraiths were not
Yeah.
the only ones who breached into the known world. Following in their footsteps was the Old One, an eldritch god of the cosmic realm. With the combined
Oh,
efforts of the
Cthulhu.
Wraiths and the Night Sentinels, the deity was
Yeah,
suddenly
they
inspired
gotta
with
make a new Quake
unimaginable
game.
destructive potential.
And I think the
The
Dark
Wraiths
Ages
sparked the
might
various seeds to
prove
construct a
that
prison beneath
Quake
the
and Doom
spire
are
of
connected at
Marathul
this
in the
point.
Sea of Estvonia, and imprison the Old
Yeah.
One, who would slumber in a writhing
I mean,
cocoon
they were in
and
Unreal Tournament.
await
Unreal
the
Tournament.
day of awakening.
Oh shit.
Grieving the loss of their god, the chaos worshippers of the cosmic
Quake
realm,
multiplayer
led
game
by
that
the
we played.
witch known as Ulsamir, would ally themselves with hell, creating grotesque abominations and hoping to
Wait, they just
return
had
their
the elders,
god
you might as well
to
just
its realm
put
of
them together.
dominion.
We needed Quake.
One day, the Maker
Yeah.
Race appeared to the Sentinels. The seemingly angelic beings offered not just strength of arms, but an eternal reward as well. Those who served them would be granted an afterlife in the realm of Urdak. The combination of both Maker technology and Sentinel's energy led to a powerful civilization which spread throughout the galaxy, conquering and colonizing many worlds, including planets that would later be known as Earth and Mars.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
After assaulting a superior officer who ordered his unit to fire on civilians, an unnamed space marine is sent to a USC facility on Mars, where the military performs secret experiments with teleportation by creating gateways between the two moons, Phobos and Deimos. One day, Deimos disappears entirely and demons start pouring out of the teleports, killing or possessing anyone. The Martian Marine unit is dispatched to investigate, with Doomguy left to guard the entrance with only a pistol, while the rest of the group is eradicated. As the last man standing, Doomguy fights for the onslaught of demonic enemies to keep them from attacking Earth. He enters the teleportal leading to Deimos and is overwhelmed by Hell's forces. Later, Doomguy goes for the USC facility's uncorrupted Deimos, encounters the Cyber Demon, and destroys it.
This fight was a lot harder than Brutal Doom, by the way.
discovers
Like
that
holy shit.
Deimos is floating above Hell. After
The
Doomguy climbs
Cyber
off
Demon was
Deimos
so
to
hard
the
in Brutal
surface,
Doom.
he fights his way through Hell and defeats the Spider Mastermind, the creature that was behind the invasion. A hidden doorway back to Earth opens, and Doomguy sees
Brutal
a
Doom
burning city and
apparently
his
made
pet
some
rabbit's head
changes
impaled on a
to
stake. The demons
the
have
enemy
already
behavior and the
invaded Earth.
levels and weapons. Weapons had 100%.
With
Remember
all the
one
major cities in the world in
version where
ruins,
the
the
imps
remaining
can, like,
leaders plan to use
crawl on the
spacecrafts to
ceiling like
transport the
xenomorphs.
survivors.
Oh, I
The
haven't. I don't have
starport
that
is the
one.
only way for the ships to
But I've
depart,
heard of it.
but
Holy
the
shit.
demons have protected it with a force field.
The
All
imps
of the
crawling
leaders
on
bring
walls
a
is
soldier to make a
crazy.
desperate
That
assault
that
on the
reminds me
starport,
of like
but
Doom 3 or
eventually
some,
they are decimated.
or Doom
With
4
Doomguy once again left to face a
concept art.
demonic threat
Not concept
alone,
art, concept.
Doomguy manages to enter the infested
They look like they
starport,
can do that.
slay all the demons in
Yeah.
his way, and is able to shut down the force field. Humanity escapes, and the source of the hellish invasion in Doomguy's hometown is discovered. He exterminates a hellspawn infesting his town and finds another
Even though Doom 2 is
entryway into
my
hell.
like favorite Doom overall, or like,
traversing
but
Hell's twisted
I
surface,
still hate the city
Doomguy
levels, man.
confronts
I
the icon
can.
of sin, a gigantic demon, and kills it.
It's so tedious. Yeah.
The
Oh,
USC
isn't this the
continues
one
their
of those
experiments with
bullet hell
teleportation
dooms?
technology
Oh no,
under
that
the
was
Red Moons as well. This time with a heavy
plutonium or
Space Marine
something.
Corps headed by Doomguy for protection.
Plutonia.
Annihilate the forces of hell whenever a gateway is opened, allowing for research to continue. One day, a hellish
I didn't
vessel,
play Toho, I
disguised
don't
as a
know how to do
supply
this.
ship, lands on the
Bro, I
moon
already
base
played
and
Toho.
unleashes the
Now I
demons
play Toho in
to
first
overrun
person.
the personnel. Doomguy defeats the hordes of hell once more and faces the icon of sin again, putting the creature to rest, but a blue light begins to glow inside the skull of the
Oh yeah,
icon.
and
The demons
the icon of sin
remain
is also different in
undefeated.
Brutal Doom too.
oh.
He's still stuck in the wall, yes, but the Brutal Doom's
After Hell's
Icon of
invasion
Sin has
Earth,
animation.
UAC is
And
reborn
he's
with
harder as well.
developing tools that would protect Earth from
They make
further
it-
incursions
it
by
makes it
Hell,
more alive.
like the quantum
Yeah.
accelerator, a device that can close Hell
Icon of
gates.
Sim can move,
One
and it's
day,
like a giant
a ring of
demon.
7 Hell gates.
Oh, I
opens
remember
and
that
a
one.
massive
I wanted to
invasion
try that.
begins.
Oh my god.
The quantum accelerator manages to close
It's the
6
one with
gates,
the
but
newer
the
level.
complex is overrun.
Oh
The
man.
last gate of Hell remains open,
It's
guarded
very
by a
Oh,
gatekeeper,
Plutonia. This is the one with bullet hell. I
that can
remember.
open dimensional gates. The governments deploy all available marine forces to prevent the quantum accelerator from falling into the hands of the demons. Doomguy gets to the secret facility first and enters the complex to stop the gatekeeper, defeating
When
him.
I played the
As its corpse
Doomathon, I wanted
collapses,
to play
the
this, but I
Doom
had to
forms
rush
6 destroys the
through.
accelerator
because-
and the remaining demons back
but-
into Hell.
But there we go. That's the if I continue my Doomathon again, I'm gonna go back to
For
Doom 64,
years, the
but with
highly
Brutal Doom.
radioactive UAC facilities
Widow
were
gave me
motionless
a
and
Brutal Doom
abandoned.
64. I'm like, oh,
Until
I
a
can.
long-forgotten
Because I already
satellite
played Doom
sends a
64
message to
Classic,
Earth
so
that
let's
indicates
try
the
Brutal
presence
Doom.
of an entity with vast rejuvenation powers
haven't
that
finished
was
this
resurrecting the long-slain
I
demons.
forgot it exists.
As the only experienced survivor,
I
the
haven't
Doom
played
guy
the
is
game.
sent
This is
into
the real
London
Doom
to
3 for me.
exterminate them. Later, he realizes the
This is
demons had
the
planned for
this is the
after
third
he
Doom game, and then
unknowingly
like
allowed
I'll
himself to be
treat like the
lured back
others
into
like
hell.
Final Doom and
The
Plutonia
demons are
and
unable to defeat
everything.
him,
Those are
and
basically
with the
Doom 2
Unmaker,
DLCs.
he eventually
or
battles
expansions.
and kills the twin mother demons.
The
After
Mother
a
Demons
final
looks fucking
confrontation,
look
Doomguy
terrifying,
decides
man.
to remain
Oh
in
my
hell
god.
forever to ensure no demon ever rises again.
He literally stays there.
There we go.
By the way, I like this.
Yeah, he was stuck in hell for
Hell's
like
nature
eons, and
warps
then
time
it transitions
space
here.
alike. And after spending eons in that dimension,
There we
Doomguy
go.
finds himself on Argent the Noor. The Sentinels apprehend and send him to the
Yeah, this was in
priest,
Doom Eternal,
who
the
spoke an
cutscene.
ugly tongue, mumbling things about demons and an invasion.
It cuts.
Doomguy was then
It
taken
cuts.
to the arena to prove his worth in gladiatorial fights, and his constant ramblings about demons later caught the attention of the Khan Maker. Having been exposed to hell, a prophecy was planted in the mind of the Khan Maker by the Dark Lord, a prophecy about a great beast among the ranks of the Night Sentinels that would one day lay waste to the Maker race. And to find the heretic, the Makers built the Divinity Machine. Shortly after Doomguy's arrival, forces from Hell attacked Argent the Noor, emerging at the holy city of Taristabad. In a last-ditch effort, Cybermaker took Doomguy to the Divinity Machine, which was powered by the Dark Lord's essence, reversed its polarity.
Oh yeah,
and
this is
granted
when he
Doomguy
got
immense
he became
power.
a Saiyan. I'm just
Cybermaker
kidding.
would later leave Argent the Noor as the Khan Maker knew of his transgressions.
He got the
Doomguy
Captain
stopped the
America
invasion
treatment.
once more and quickly rose through the ranks of the Argenta army, who saw in him a godly weapon that would smite evil that now engulfs this world. And thus,
Okay,
the
then.
legend of the
that image is
Doomslayer
awesome.
was born.
Oh yeah.
The Makers were now in possession
Why
of a
can't he
super
keep
weapon
that
in the
armor?
form of the Slayer, and to better control him,
I know,
they
right?
installed the Celestial Tether to his suit.
My theory is that it probably got destroyed somewhere. Maybe in one of his missions, maybe on one of his expeditions or something. That's what I think.
Including members of the
Isn't it-
Order
isn't
D,
it a spoiler
as
for
seen with
Revelation?
Geek were corrupted
Oh,
by
sorry?
his forces,
It's a
helping the
spoiler in
demons open
Revelation.
hell gates all across.
This
Samuel's
one,
Pass.
no. This is all Dark Ages. They haven't included Revelations yet.
City Hebeth on Mars from the demonic hordes, then mounted
Yeah,
his
they haven't
dragon
included
Seraph
Revelation
to
because this is like 1 year
attack
ago.
in the holy city of Aratum. Prince Azarak would attempt
I
to
will only
steal the
spoil
heart of
Revelations
Argent
if only
and
if
contain the
y'all
essence of
ask.
the last
But
rave.
no.
His efforts were unsuccessful.
This is all
and
these
the prince
cutscenes were
was
in Dark
stopped by the
Ages.
combined efforts of King Novack, Commander
There's
Valen,
a
and
Revelation
his Sentinel
out yet?
army,
I-
who took the
It's already
artifact and detonated the
It's already
floating
out.
city.
Yeah, it's already out.
As more and more
Revelations was out. I finished it. Finished the main story. It was out like last week, I think.
Breaking free from
Yeah, last
whatever's
week.
control, he attempts to
No,
hold
no,
off the
flashback,
horde during the
just a
siege of the
flashback, see,
stronghold
they
of
say,
Terra. But the forces of Hell were able to disrupt the shielding surrounding the stronghold.
Too bad Dark
Azarak
Ages
confronted King
needs
Novack
RTX
and took
to run the game.
artifact,
Like
but
at
its
least
contents were
any
hidden away.
even low end
The
RTXs.
Slayer, piloting a mech,
Oh, this is
prevents
the best scene, by
Azarak
the way.
from killing King Novack.
Nice.
This is the best scene.
Meanwhile,
Run.
Prince Azarak
Oh yeah, I
defeated the
remember.
audience
It's
with
like
a Greek maiden.
he
was
just says
successful in
run.
twisting Hell's way into the collective mind of the Maker
It lasts
race,
me twice.
requiring
Yes,
tools to
boss.
enhance his armaments.
Apparently
The
there was
Slayer
more
is
voice
granted
acting
access
in
to the conscious
Revelations, but I
It
won't
was
spoil
powered by
when.
the heart of a massive ancestral dragon.
Doom guy specifically, but the others obviously spoke, of course.
The daughter of King Novack
Yeah.
unknowingly wields the power of the heart of Argent. The Creed Maker, possessing a direct feed from the Slayer's visor, relayed that information to Prince Azarak as well, vowing to help track the Slayer using their tether. The forces of Hell mounted siege on the Sentinel's command station and were successful in stealing away Commander Fira along with the Creed Maker into an uncharted realm. In order to gain access to it, the Slayer releases the Old One, an ancient eldritch being and the fallen god of the cosmic realm. He latches onto the deity, traverses the twisted realm, and faces the Old One again, who attempts to devour the Slayer. Now inside the eldritch abomination, the Slayer destroys its vital organs, and the god collapses, spewing insides as the witch laments the loss of her god. Reaching Thera, the Slayer is ambushed by the Creed Maker, the Witch, and Azarak. As the prince consumes the power of the wraith inside Thera, he realizes that the Slayer needs to be out of the picture permanently. Killing him is far from a practical solution, so he is put in stasis by the Witch. Under watchful eyes of the remaining gods of the cosmic realm, the Slayer then attempts to tear the celestial tether from his chest, which incapacitates the gods, releasing the Slayer from their grasp as he drops into the acid below. The Slayer, now undead, awakens in the first circle of hell, rampages through it, and forces his way back into the mortal plane.
He's too angry to die, bro.
Enlisted by Commander Valen and his son Marat. He arises from the cursed sarcophagus and mounts a defense of the Sentinel city of Eldarax. Clearing out the demonic consumption, the Slayer then flies to the Creed Maker's Sky Fortress and puts him down. Azarak's empowered army is then unleashed on the Sentinels in their final assault. The Slayer pilots the Royal Atlan and defends the Sentinels from an army of Titans. Prince Azarak then reveals that he has resurrected and subdued the Old One to his will, augmenting it into another being bound to serve Hell for all eternity, stripped of its former divinity. After a titanic battle, the Slayer in his Royal Atlan comes out on top and confronts the empowered Azarak, who proves to be more than a match for the Slayer, who, nevertheless, is able to make the God Prince bleed. As Azarak realizes that, he releases his full power and badly wounds the Slayer. Serat attempts to intervene to save his master, but is killed by the prince. The Slayer gets back on his feet, with his anger and hatred renewed, beats the empowered Azarak, and rips the heart of Argent from his chest. Thera frees herself from Azarak's captivity, and is reunited with the power inside the heart of Argent. The Slayer, Thera, and the Sentinels then attack Azarak's fortress in Hell. As Azarak is about to escape, the Slayer catches up to him and confronts him in the company of the witch Olsamir. After a prolonged struggle, the Slayer is able to slay the witch and proceeds to eliminate Azarak. As he dies, the hordes of Hell owe their allegiance to him no longer. The Slayer would remain in Hell to operate the Maker Fortress, battling the demons throughout the circles of Hell. During his time spent in Hell, the demons would learn to fear the Slayer and would compile a collection of testaments retelling his story. The Sentinels would get to relish in the peace that would prove to be short-lived, as Hell would continue their unending crusade that would eventually lead to the discovery of Argent energy by the Argenta priests studying fallen demons, and while, initially, this was seen as a possible weakness that could be exploited, it soon proved more useful. With the help of a formulation developed by the priests, strength, wisdom, and eternal life could be granted to anyone worthy. It was also a superior source of power for machines and weapons in comparison to the Sentinel energy. Argent energy was particularly crucial to the Makers, as it prolonged their life, effectively delaying the transfiguration process, their natural descent into madness, a cycle through which all Makers go through. The Night Sentinels were among the few to reject this new marvel, seeing it as interfering with their traditions and being suspicious of a substance drawn from the enemy. As the war with Hell continued to rage on, the Sentinels made a shocking discovery. Argenta slaves, working in the bowels of Hell, raising vast towers that processed innocent souls into that same marvelous elixir that had so benefited their society. Their tales to their people about this horrific discovery fell on deaf ears, and the Sentinels soon found themselves in a civil war with their disbelieving kin. The Sentinels, loyal to the king and wraiths on one side, while many ordinary people and a number of traitor Sentinels siding with the Makers. The Night Sentinels who fell in battle were processed into demons through Hell's power, and some traitor Sentinels were corrupted into demons of a higher rank, known as Marauders. Unbeknownst to the Night Sentinels, the priests of the
Marauders
had also sided with the Makers. As
I
the
fought
Sentinels
two at the
enacted their
same
plan
time
to
there one
destroy the
time.
great
Oh,
soul
that's-
factories of hell, they were double-crossed. Firstly, by the priests, who scattered the Sentinels in their Atlan mechs all across the surface of hell and left them to die. And secondly, by one of their commanders, Valen, who was assured that his dead son Marek would be restored to life. All he had to do was grant the Order Deeg access to the slumbering wraiths, which he reluctantly agreed to. Valen's son was given new life, with his soul placed into the slumbering icon of sin.
Oh,
as his
shit.
name was cursed, and he became known as the Betrayer.
Guys, I am not the icon of sin, chat. I know I have horns like that, but I'm not.
During his battles, he came across the Wretch, who adorned the Slayer with indestructible armor that would allow him to
This
siphon
mask
the
may
very
look
essence
like
of his
one that is
enemies
not.
to bolster his stamina, repair his armor, and strengthen his
Fake news, not
armaments.
real.
After slaying millions of
My
demons,
friend is
the
not
forces of
icon
hell
sin.
summoned the Titan, a being that would encompass the hatred and power of all those who the Slayer has defeated and set him loose. All that this Titan was able to accomplish was merely delay the Slayer's rampage. Hell could not compete with such an enemy, so he was lured into the Kadengir Sanctum, and after collapsing the entire structure on top of him, the Hell Priests separated the armor from his flesh and trapped the Slayer's unconscious body in the cursed sarcophagus. With the capture of the Slayer, Argent Danur truly fell to the forces of Hell, with many regions of the planet sucked directly into Hell's scorched lands, and the Wraiths imprisoned in the well, destined to have
Oh,
their
shit.
boundless energy siphoned for all eternity by the Makers.
Doom 3?
Please, can you?
Oh, I just mentioned it earlier.
Earth and the
I
UAC
wonder
had
how
more
it
than a
connects.
century to rebuild, reform, and reestablish itself. But one day, a Marine arrives at Mars City and is sent to investigate multiple incidents involving teleportation experiments overseen by Dr. Malcolm Betruger.
Oh my
During
god,
one
fuck
such
Betruger.
experiment, the device loses containment, at which point the forces of Hell start their invasion and transform most of the UAC personnel
What if
into
Doom 3 is the
zombies.
same universe
As the
Doom
Marine progresses
2016?
through the base, he
And
learns
this
of
is
the details
before they
behind the
discovered
teleportation
Hell.
experiments and expeditions into Hell,
And
to
once they
retrieve
recover everything,
specimens
they're
and an
like,
artifact
what if we use
known
Hell
as the
an
Soul
energy
Cube,
source?
as well as a stone
Yeah,
tablet
yeah.
that's how we
depicting
get
Oh.
the champ.
16.
Oh.
Oh, that
of
yeah,
the
that's what
ancient
it
Mars
was about.
people, Doom Guy, wielding the Soul Cube, a weapon created to repel the forces of Hell. After fighting through the demonic hordes, the Marine retrieves the Soul Cube from Hell, which was deposited there by
That's the
Betruger.
Soul Cube.
Armed with the Soul
Oh
Cube
my
and the
God.
BFG 9000, the Marine proceeds to the Martian excavation site,
You can
defeats the
find
Cyber
that in
Demon,
Doom
and
2016
seals the
if you
massive
got it.
rift with the Soul
Yeah,
Cube.
something even gonna suck.
The reinforcements from Earth arrive only to find a barely living Marine and a ravaged
But the
mines
expansion
facility,
apparently
with the man
is
behind
better than
this,
the base game, I
Betruger,
heard.
missing. Who in the final scene is shown in Hell,
What the fuck,
reincarnated as a
Betruger?
dragon-like demon called Maledict.
Male dick? Anyways. It's like calling Azrak from Dark Ages and then calling him Azrak.
Investigate a strange signal picked up by one of its Martian satellites. The team finds an
Even though I
artifact
would still say
alerting
Azrak
the
was
forces of Hell
was a more
to
fun
begin
boss
a new
than
invasion.
Eternal
A combat
Dev
engineer must
for
now
some
fight
reason.
his way through the demonic hordes to close the gateway into Hell. The engineer
This was
enters
supposed
Hell
to be
and
just
battles
the
his way to
fuck, even the
Betruger in the
giant
form of
demon
the dragon
hordes.
Maledict.
Yeah.
After a
Still
fierce
connected.
battle, Betruger bites the engineer, but he retaliates and shoves the artifact down Betruger's throat,
Fuck
causing an explosion which destroys both the Maledict and the artifact, leaving
Male
only
dick.
Betruger's skull
Okay.
behind.
Oh,
It doesn't even explain what they connect.
Decades prior, Summermaker found himself on planet
I'm
Earth,
still holding to that
which had
theory
more
that
than a
just made
century to
honestly.
rebuild. He created
Oh,
a
man.
new body for himself to avoid the transfiguration process and adopted the name Samuel Hayden. He quickly climbed the ranks
What?
of the Union
That's how he
Space
looks.
Corporation,
okay.
found the Argent Breach on Mars,
I thought he's
and
bald.
created an AI.
Yeah, I also
called
thought he was
Vega,
bald.
basing it off of the consciousness of the father. By this point, rumors have spread that the reformed UAC is no better than the one that almost wiped out humanity over 100 years prior, with the fanatical Dr. Olivia Pierce stoking those flames. She picked up where Betruger left off, and the exploration of Hell continued, with Samuel Hayden having a large part in this endeavor. By this time, he knew that the Slayer was somewhere in Hell, so he orchestrated a plan to create an android body for himself in order to make traveling between dimensions easier, and on his first expedition, he found exactly what he was looking for.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
The Doom Slayer awakens to an eerily familiar sight. Chained to a sarcophagus in the USC facility, he breaks free, regains his Predator suit, and learns of Dr. Olivia Pierce. With the guidance of Hayden and Vega, he learns that Pierce plans to tear a gateway into hell. Pierce successfully ruptures an Argent accumulator and tears open a temporary rift that drags the Slayer into hell. Landing in the Katangir Sanctum and following holograms of
you mean
Hayden's
bringing him back to
expedition,
home?
the Slayer eventually reaches the payload back to Mars and meets with Hayden, who
Welcome
installs
home.
a tether system to his Predator suit in order to pull him back from hell. The Slayer acquires the BFG 9000 and learns of a hell artifact called the Crucible. Requiring another
yeah.
Argent accumulator to return to hell, the Slayer explores the Lazarus Labs and comes across another cyber demon,
Oh, this
which
is
he
the best
defeats
intro
and
ever.
tears the accumulator from its chest, transporting them both to hell, where he finishes the beast off. The Slayer finally reaches the necropolis with a slumbering icon looming over
Oh,
this
look.
realm. Defeating the Hell Guards, the Slayer retrieves the Crucible before Hayden pulls him back to Mars, where the Slayer destroys Vega's central processing facility to use its Argent stores in order to propel him to the massive source of Argent energy, the Wraiths. But before destroying the facility, the Slayer makes a copy of Vega's consciousness, which he takes with himself. Using the Crucible, the Slayer destroys the trapped Wraiths,
Vega-
powering the gates between
Vega's
Hell
the
and
goat.
Mars,
Also,
and after
that
the
one
last
guy.
Wraith is put to
The,
rest,
another
the
goat is
Slayer
that that
guided by his fallen
one. That one
girlfriend
dude in
Olivia Pierce,
what's
as
it?
she
Ancient Gods.
transforms into a spider mastermind and is eventually killed.
The bald dude
The
with
Slayer
glasses.
gets
The
pulled
guy.
back
Yeah.
to Mars,
That
and
is the
himself
goat.
captured by Hayden.
Hayden.
Taking the Crucible for his own ends,
I
he
forgot.
has the Slayer get transported to an
Hey,
unknown location, promising that they
Yeah,
will meet again.
He doesn't have like a confirmed name, but his name is Ethan.
Yeah, intern. Yeah, intern. Yeah, yeah. Intern's the goat, man.
Samuel Hayden returns to Earth
Unless
with the
that's his
Crucible
name.
that was charged by the Argent energy
He
of the
doesn't have
Wraiths.
like we
He
didn't even
starts
know that
preparing
he's
humanity for the
intern.
incoming
Just call him an intern.
invasion by forming the Armored
It's
Response
intern.
Coalition.
He he's like a Doomslayer fanboy that finally gets to help Doomslayer.
Weaponry and massive mechs designed by Hayden and the scientists of Ark were
He's
not
the
enough to
computer
prevent the
guy.
demons from
Yeah,
taking
like-
over the planet.
Yeah.
Hayden later fell in battle during Operation Hellbreaker, a massive counterattack that he planned and ultimately ended in failure. His robotic
Hey,
torso
let's
was
go.
retrieved by Ark soldiers.
Oh yeah, he
and was
became a
tended to
clanker.
and monitored by a crew
Yeah,
of scientists
go.
who safeguarded his body along with the Crucible in the Ark complex. During this time,
this-
the Slayer would
Bro
find a
could
way
have been
out of hell
V
back
like
on
V1
Earth,
from Ultra
fighting
Kill,
off the
but
demons along the
nah.
way. The Slayer discovered the Fortress of Doom and built himself a new
didn't
suit
have
of
it
Predator
outstanding.
armor with assistance from
Yeah.
Vega. He would then learn that the Hell Priests had
Samuel
a
is
hand
pretty
in this
badass.
invasion, and
We
to put
haven't
a stop
seen
to
him
it,
fight.
the priests
haven't
had to
seen
be
him
dealt
fight.
with.
Exactly,
Which led
bro.
the Slayer
Like,
to seek out
man.
and defeat Deagnalix's guard, who was in possession of a seal that prevented the priest from being permanently killed off.
Oh, and then
Oh,
the
there we
best
go.
dude.
The best Doom, yes. The best.
The Slayer locates and beheads Deagnalix in his own hell barge with little to no resistance and proceeds to seek out the two remaining hell priests. In order to locate them, the Slayer enlists the help of Commander Valen, the Betrayer, who gives him a working celestial locator as well as a special device.
Man, seeing
that
him
can
in
be
Dark
used to
Ages
break
and
the
then
spell
seeing
of
this
the
back, I'm
Arctic
like,
Sun.
man.
The Slayer locates Deagranak in the Arctic regions of Earth. Fighting for the demonic hordes, the Slayer comes face to face with a revived Agadon Hunter.
Agadon
One of the many
Hunter.
adversaries that the
Oh
Slayer has
yeah.
faced in the
So
past.
that's what the Doom
Now
Hunters
dubbed
were. I
Agadon
forgot.
Hunter, a guardian of Deagranak.
They're from there.
After
They're the
killing all
Agadon
three of
Hunter
the
in Dark
hunters,
Ages.
The Slayer encounters the Hell Priest
Man.
and puts him to rest.
Man, I would say
The
that's a
Slayer
downgrade,
destroys
bro.
the
The Agadon
Supervillains,
Hunter was
the
so much
first
cooler
and
in
most
Dark
corrupted
Ages.
place on the
And then
planet,
like,
to give the
and then
remaining
he
humans of
became
Earth
this
another
fucking
fighting chance.
moving
He then
clanker
retrieves the
demon like
Crucible
this.
and
Oh
leaves
man.
remains from Ark complex, where he
I
encounters a
switched to
marauder
technology.
who, much
I
like the
switched to
Slayer,
technology.
once was a sentinel warrior.
And meanwhile, we have the Marauder.
The Slayer links Hayden to the Fortress of Doom, who points the Slayer to a slip gate at the core of Mars that would lead the Slayer to the last
The,
remaining
the,
Hell
the
Priest.
technologies of
After
slip
shooting
gates and
a
all
hole
this,
into
I'm
the
like,
surface
come
of
on, man.
Mars, the Slayer
Just make a
reaches
new
the slip
menu
gate
quick,
and
bro.
gets
Quick and
transported
Doom
to
is to be
Sentinel Prime,
connected, man.
where he battles the Gladiator,
They just
the last
add
surviving
Eldritch
member of the Hell
Demons,
Knights that the
Eldritch
Slayer
God,
fought
might as
before
well.
becoming a god.
Yeah.
He crushes the
Quick
skull
with
of the Gladiator
modern
with his own
gameplay would be
mace
so
and
cool.
eliminates the Grov, putting an end to the hellish invasion of Earth.
I do hope, because they said like they still there's a good news where like each software is still able to make games and all, apparently, with the amount they just apparently they have the same amount of employees as they had when they made Doom 2016 and all that. They only have like they still are making another Doom game, and I'm like, okay, can you please make Quake after that? Like finish that Dark Ages saga, and then I don't know, make a post credit scene to Quake or something. I don't fucking know, bro. Continue the Eldritch, like the Quake 1, like continue like make something like Quake 1. I mean, I love Quake 2 and all. Don't get me wrong. I do like Quake 2, but Quake 1 was special for its Eldritch. Oh yeah, the father.
Travels back to Earth,
They went straight
uses
to
the
Quake
icon of
2,
sin
it'll be
once
more
more,
confusing,
and
like,
puts it
wait, where
down
that came from.
for good.
Yeah,
Quake 2 is a different story than Quake 1.
yeah.
With the demons now in control of Urdak, an imbalance
Oh, the
in
intern, the
universe is
intern!
created, and
Yo,
somehow
it's the
asks
goat, man, it's the
Slayer to
goat!
resurrect the Father into physical form. The Slayer agrees, but first, he is to find the body of the Seraphim. It is located deep underwater, near the UAC Atlantica facility. The
This game
Slayer
has
finds the key to the
sharks.
chamber and dives deep
Real.
underwater. With the body found, Samuel transfers his mind into his original body and immediately starts to go through the transfiguration process. Samuel guides the Slayer to the top of the Inghorn Sanctum, the resting place of the Father's life sphere, where he ends up destroying it and taking the Dark Lord's life sphere with him to fallen and corrupted Urdak. Before being able to bring the Dark Lord into the physical world, the Slayer is confronted by Samur, who finally succumbs to the
Yeah,
transfiguration
even this boss
process,
fight was
becomes a
better than
monster,
DevOps
and
one.
attacks the Slayer, but is defeated. The Slayer resurrects and faces the Dark Lord.
Yeah, I remember when I
Wasting
saw
no
this, I'm like,
time,
what the fuck?
Slayer
What does he
attempts
look?
to
Why
bring the
does he
Dark
look like
Lord
Doom
down,
Guy?
but it is off limits in the sacred luminarium. As the Dark Lord leaves,
I'm
he
glad the
challenges
second
the
part
Slayer
came
to a
out
duel
not
in
long
the
before.
capital city of Hell, Imura. The Slayer, now on the path to reach Imura, must find the Gate of Divum, which can be activated by a Wraith Crystal found in the heart of the World Spear. On his way to the World Spear, the Slayer activates the Torch of Kings, rallying the tribes of the scattered Night Sentinels. After reaching the spear and acquiring the crystal, it becomes quite clear that the spear is a massive vessel, filled with thousands of chambers housing wraiths. If only a couple of these creatures were enough to bring life to the planet of Argent Denur, fuel Hell's war machine, and sate the hunger of the Makers for eons, imagine what a whole army of them is capable of. But that may very well be a story for another time. The Slayer then reaches the Gate of Divum, situated on a slowly flourishing Earth. Countless graffitis on the streets point to the fact that the Slayer is now a figure of legendary status in the eyes of humanity. The Slayer
yeah.
walks through the Slip Gate, intent to face the hordes of hell all on his own, just like he has done for eons. It is then that Commander Valen appears through a Slip Gate, along with an army of Night Sentinels at his side.
Oh, this one,
with all of their war machines at
Avengers
their
Endgame
disposal.
type
They
shit.
charge at the walls, with the Slayer carving his path through the demons directly to the Dark Lord's throne room, where he engages him.
got it himself.
During their grand
this.
fight, the Dark Lord reveals the truth about who he is,
Yeah.
and that the Makers have rewritten history, but that doesn't stop the Slayer,
There's
and the
some
confrontation
samurai
ends
zombies
in
on
Davab's defeat.
Also, another word from him.
All the demons outside
Yeah, I
the hell
remember.
get pulled back from,
Somehow
and
I
the
also
universe
reminded
is
of
finally
Iron Man
saved.
versus Ironmonger,
But as
because
Davab's
Ironmonger is
life
bigger as
sphere
well.
disintegrates, the power of the Dark
Doom
Lord
Guy built
that was
this,
coursing through the
built
Slayer's
this
veins
in the cave
evaporates
with a box of
as it
scraps.
gravitates to the floor. Being from that, pick up the Slayer's powerless and weary body and place it into his sarcophagus, the same one in which he was locked away by the Hell Priests. As the lid closes, we hear a faint heartbeat, the gods leave, and the coffin, placed where the Father's life spear was, will be opened once the Slayer is needed again. For the blood on his sword will never dry, for his fight is
Wow. That transition.
Yep. That's why they made a prequel instead. Now they just gotta make Quake. Just saying.
What were you saying?
Now they just have to make Quake.
They gotta make quick, man. They do. Oh man. Oh yeah. So yep. That's it. That's it, y'all, for the podcast. I'm gonna look for somebody to like rate. But yeah, let's see. Let's see who haven't I read before? Who I haven't? Uh, uh, this- is he still on? He's still on. On. Oh, still okay. Uh, okay. I'll rate it. I'll rate Midori. So I'll see you. I'll see you all to. I see Chad. I will see Chad y'all tomorrow for I think it was the World Cup podcast with with Akedo and hosted by
That's right.
Honda Key. Yeah,
Penalty for
wow.
Argentina.
Yes, and no, and and more and I'll do another podcast when I feel like it. But I'll see you all in the next one. Let me oh late tekan bodoh. Okay, y'all. Thanks for joining me, guys. By the way, I see.
Bye.
Hey, no problem. I mean, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I appreciate it, guys. So I will end the stream here, and I will rate. I'll see you all. Woo!
Ding, 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 ding.